So I've managed to clear the Woodland Mansion of all of the Vindicators, and I've got 8. I believe it's 8. I tried to count them, but they're in such a small space in the Nether. It was difficult to do a head count, but I believe I've got 8 in there. I've also got an Evoker. Now, I've been calling those bad boys Vexes, and they're clearly not Vexes. And thanks for pointing that out to me. They're Evokers. The little flying dudes are called Vexes, aren't they? So anyway, we've got an Evoker trapped inside there, behind some netherrack. I'm not sure what to do with it yet, but we'll worry about that when we get around to it. This is Frilioth, and welcome to the Frilcraft server. So now I've been back to my base, and I've managed to craft myself a new axe because I lost my last one. And what I think the plan is going to be, I think I'm just going to empty all of the rooms that are currently here to give me a sort of a blank canvas. I don't want to change them about too much. I don't want to just completely gut the bottom floor and start again. So I'm going to try and keep the rooms as they are and adapt what goes in them a little bit. But a lot of the rooms have got nothing in them. Sorry, nothing of any use in them. I've got 2 tree farms with only 1 tree in it, for example. Oh, there it is, those 2. No, I lie, completely lied. 3 tree farms on the bottom floor of my new mansion, and I've got a zombie in there. Oh, I've got a couple of zombies in there. I thought I'd lit this up, but there you go. Clearly haven't. So I need to light this up again. So what? Yeah, I'm going to go around with my new axe and completely empty all of the rooms, and then we'll decide what we're going to do. Brilliant. So I've managed to clear the downstairs, and it's taken me ages. It's taken me about 30 minutes to do that, which is crazy, really. And I've got out of it nearly 2 double chests full of gear. Found a couple of chests with a couple of discs in it, some seeds, obviously loads of wood, a few flower pots, some cauldrons out of the prison cells, because everybody's got a prison cell in their house, haven't they? So now I've done the ground floor. It's time for me to head upstairs. All my best work's done upstairs, and I'll clear these rooms out and meet you back here in a minute. Brilliant. So I've cleared the first floor. Look at that. That's beautiful, isn't it? Oh, I got lost there. Looking at the moon. Beautiful. Anyway, I digress. I've cleared the first floor now, and there is the Evoker. Got it all trapped in there. Again, I don't know what I'm going to do with her. I'm probably going to put some minecart rails and get I'll call it to her. Why not? So I'll get some minecart rails in there, and I'll get her carted off out the way later on. But anyway, this is all done. I've got to tell you, the architects for this particular Woodland Mansion, I think it must be a Friday afternoon mansion, because it's absolutely rubbish. 3 tree farms. I've had 2 rooms that have just had a giant cat in it. 1 room that's had a giant chicken. I've had a couple of bedrooms so far. I've had 3 libraries. I mean, the amount of bookshelves I've got, and I tell you, it's no fun trying to break a load of bookshelves when you don't have a Silk Touch axe. I've been doing them with a Silk Touch pick, and it's been ridiculously long. How many have I got? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'm sure I've got another one somewhere. 6. I'm sure I've got well over 6 stacks of bookshelves, which is ridiculous. I've found a boxing ring, and I got a chest in there, and I got a bit of redstone out of that, and a lasso, and you know, a few bits and pieces, some ladders, some melon seeds, more flower pots. I'm going to have loads of flower pots. Anyway, onwards and upwards, I'm off up to the top floor. Penthouse suite. Okay, so I've done the penthouse suite. Bad guys outside. I was looking out here, I was looking at that creeper. Well, I was actually looking at a skeleton running around on the roof on fire, which cheered me up a little bit. But while I was looking out the window, I noticed there are some rooms there. You can see them through the window that have got wood in front of them. Now I've cleared the top floor and I haven't come across those rooms. So I can only assume that they're secret rooms, because I know mansions sometimes have secret rooms. So there's no way in. No way in there. Desperate to get in, aren't you, fella? Is it cold out there? So I'm guessing it must be through here. There it is. Well, this is a proper secret room, this is. Secret room full of wood. Found another load of bookshelves as well while I was up here. Man, oh man, I couldn't be bothered to do. Oh, don't dig through that one, Frills. I couldn't be bothered to silk touch them all with my pick because that took forever. So I've just chopped them up with an axe and I'll make do with a load of books and do with them as I see fit. There you go, mate. I see you. So I shall just finish off doing this. I wonder if there are any more secret rooms anywhere. I'll do this and I'll have a quick look round. The last mansion I was in, there was actually a secret room hidden behind one of the Vindicators' faces. And I noticed that there's a Vindicator's face at the top of the stairs. So I'll see if I can get to the back of the top. Let's just knock this out so I know that it's a spare room. Look at this. Do I need flowers? I don't need any flowers, do I? Any tulips? So I don't know whether there's going to be one behind the back of there. Dare I go outside and have a look? Oh no, there isn't. Ooh. Thought you'd burned. So that's that one. Oh, look at him. Cooey! Is that one there? Have I been in the end one? Have I been in that one? Yeah, been in that one. Ruined some perfectly good architecture to have a look. Oh, maybe there isn't another secret room then with anything in it. That's a shame. While I'm here though, I'll get rid of the back of this. I'm going to get rid of the back of this, the face, because I don't want the face looking at me when I'm going up the stairs. Superb. So I'm going to get rid of the face. I'll be back in a minute. Okay, so that ugly face is gone, and now I need to start thinking about what I'm going to do with this place. Now I've got a few ideas, but before I start doing anything on the inside, I just want to do something on the outside. Now I mentioned, I think it was in the last episode, that I wanted to put a, I don't know what you'd call it, a walk around, a wrap around veranda, a lean-to, I don't know what you'd call it. But anyway, I want an extension kind of for the building. I'm gonna be saying I want this and I want that, and I can't explain what I want. But anyway, what I do know I want is a load of that spruce wood that's over there. So I'm gonna sleep Where's my bed? And there's my bed. And now I'm going to run over there, grab a load of spruce wood, and then we'll start at the front and hopefully build something. And you'll be able to tell me what you call it. I know what it is. I know what it is. I just don't know what it's called. So let me go and grab some wood, and I'll meet you back at the front of the building. Brilliant. I think I've got all I need, and I've finished replanting again, so nobody's going to know I've been here. Apart from the park rangers, no doubt, 'cause they know everything. Right. Now, before I start doing the bit of building at the front that I want to do, I'm going to have to also remove some dark oak. Some trees, some dark oak trees that are banging my way. There was a zombie around here as well when I came over, wasn't there? I don't know where he's gone. Bound to bump into him sooner or later, aren't I? So this bit at the front, well, in fact, all of this up to the first floor is going to be covered over. It's going to have a roof over it. It's going to come out 7 blocks. It's going to have a porch kind of thing, a balcony. Oh, tell me what it's called, for goodness sake. But anyway, this stone's going to, the dark oak wood is going to come out 6 blocks, and then I'm going to have a perimeter of stone around it with a wooden fence on it, and then it's going to be held, the roof of it is going to be held up by some stone wall, and then there's going to be a spruce slanted roof on the top. Let me get rid of some of these trees around the front, and then I can start doing a bit of building, show you what I mean, and you can tell me what it's called. Okay, so we've got most of the wood cleared around the front. I think I've got pretty much all that I need. But while I was over here, while I was cutting down this tree, the one here, this happened. Absolutely frightened the life out of me. However, I'm as tough as nails, so it didn't do me any damage. Right, I think I mentioned as well that I wanted to move the front door of the house. Now I've cleared a bit of space, a bit of room. You can see that the door isn't in the centre. You've got, if you count the windows at the top, you've got the 4 windows on the left of the door, but only 3 windows on the right hand side of the door. So I want to get that doorway where that window is, and I also want to put windows in around the bottom. I can only assume that the old architect decided he didn't want to put windows at the bottom so that you couldn't see in and see where all the bad guys were before you went in. But anyway, I'm going to rip open the walls and put in some new windows. But before I do that, I'm going to use some of the stone I got from the prison cells that are inside. Sorry, I was thinking about something else then. I'm going to use some of the cobblestone I got from the prison cells, and a load of the hardwood, dark oak wood, and I'm going to put the platform down all the way along the front. Okay, so that's what it looks like so far. I don't like being out here. I don't like being out here at night now. I've got creepers everywhere, but I wanted to show you what it looked like in the dark, because I think it's looking mighty fine to start with, if I do say so myself. So we've moved the door into the middle, so that means we are now going to have to move the staircase, and I've put a bit of lighting out, put some blinds on the windows. I don't know whether to use black glass, brown glass, or light grey glass. Ah, there, I knew he was there. I knew he was about. Yeah, so let me know what you think. That's light grey stained glass. That's brown stained glass. and that's black stained glass. The contrast of everything on the inside is so much clearer with the black glass, but I don't think it keeps in with the theme of the build. So I'm erring on the side of light grey glass at the moment. Anyway, let me know what you think of this so far, and let me know what this is called. This thing, I'm going to wrap it all the way around the side of the building. It's going to be massive. It's going to go all the way down the side, all the way possibly over the back, although I don't know whether I'm going to be putting a garden over the back yet. But it's certainly going to go down both sides. So I've got a few more trees to get rid of. So this, it's going to wrap around in like a semicircle and then go all the way down the side of there. But, I mean, is it called a porch? Is it just called a porch? A veranda? A balcony? Even though it's on the floor. Anyway, let me know, please. Right now, I think I'm going to grab myself some wheat. First order of business, get fed. I'm down to my last few chickens. And there is an abundance of animals around here. Sheep and everything, and pigs over here. There were some cows over there, so I'm going to go and grab some of those and stick them probably in in these rooms just for the time being, because they'll do. Yeah, look, perfect for animals. So that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to grab some animals. Back in a minute. Brilliant. So I've got all my animals. I've got 4 sets of animals anyway. I'm missing rabbits. I think I'll try and get some rabbits as well later on, but for the time being I didn't see any while I was knocking about. So for the time being we've got the pigs and the sheep and the cows and the chickens all cooped up nicely. So I think we're going to have to call it a day for today, everybody. So thank you very much for watching. I really do appreciate it. If you have enjoyed this episode, please don't forget to leave it a like. And if you've really loved it, don't forget to subscribe for future videos. This is Frilioth, outside my renovated mansion, and I'm out of here.